Well, hi there, how y'all doing? Happy New Year to you. And yes, I realize we are 9 days into 2018. But the way I see it, it is better to be running behind than to be left altogether. I hope your New Year has turned out good. I tell you what, it's been alright down here, but it's so cold. Oh, it's so cold. You know we folks in South Mississippi, we don't know how to deal with this. It has been so cold. I have had to develop superhero qualities to get through it. You can just call me Cover Girl. This is a blanket, also known as Cover. Get it? Cover Girl. Because I know somebody is looking at me like, what is she talking about? Okay, Cover Girl. There you go. But I went out the other day, after about a week and not even opening the door, it had been so cold. I said, I reckon I need to go check my mail. I went out there. My poor old mailman, bless his heart, he was in the car, but his hand was out the window like he was putting mail in the box, and he was froze, just plumb froze. I said, Fred, are you okay? All he could move was his eyes. He said, I said, don't move, I'll be right back. Which I reckon that was a little insensitive because he couldn't move. Anyway, now if you didn't know this, vinegar and water make a great de-icer. You can use it on the windshield or anything else you need to unfreeze. I got a big old sprayer thing in there. You know, one of them big old things with the sprayer on. Anyway, I went in the house and got that. I went back on outside and I just sprayed him down. Went shh. Boy, he stunk. But he could move. But it's been cold. Boy, it's been so cold. But I tell you what, we're back in a new year and we're still trying to help folks, give them some Southern Life enlightenment. And I just can't get over these people and their questions. I mean, again, I have said it before and I will say it again. For us, we may not think nothing about it, but listen to this question, okay? Like this only happens in the South, please. Jessica wants to know, why do people in the South insist on getting married and having kids so young? She put 2 question marks there. She's so curious. Such a weird shift from the norm here. I don't like it. First of all, Jessica, honey, nobody insists that we get married and have kids so young. It's not like we're 5 and our parents say, okay, now you got to get married and get out of this house by the time you're 18. Well, I'm sure some of them say they have to get out of the house, but I don't think that marriage is a stipulation in that. But anyway, you know, there's nothing wrong with waiting till you're older to get married now. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it, and I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with getting married young. But let me tell you, when you're 18, you don't know who you are, and that person you with sure don't know who you are either. But if you do get fortunate enough to find that one person that you just love till you just get old, well, you know, snatch them up. Don't let them go. And if you get married young and you start having kids, you know, you'll be done by 25, 26, you know. Well, you could get them raised up and graduated and out the house by the time you're 43, 44. And that way you can enjoy some of your life before you stuck in a hover round. Because you sure don't want to be 49 years old chasing a 2-year-old around the house. You'll be out of breath, back hurting, tripping over toys, break a hip. You don't want that. So that, my friend, is where the Southern smarts come out. So, Jessica, I hope that has enlightened you as maybe not why it happens. I reckon why. Why does it happen? I tell you why. Because we here in the South, for the most part, we still a pretty close-knit group of folks. A lot of us go to school from kindergarten on up to graduation with the same people. You get to know people. Yes, when you fall in love or like or whatever it may be. But there you go. That's the why. That's the why. All the other stuff is free for you. There you go. All right. Well, y'all, we'll be back soon. We'll talk about some more people.